What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a Real Housewives of Potomac extra, honey. We got Mr. Carlosking. He recently did a show with DJ Richie Sky, and honey, Mr. Carlosking was not pleased at all with that scene between Mia and Wendy, where Robyn began taping it, okay? He didn't like that she pulled her camera out, okay? I thought that was very tacky. He didn't like that Giselle, didn't hold Mia accountable for throwing that drink. He didn't like the fact that Giselle pretty much approved of a whole bunch of disrespect, honey, coming Wendy's way, but Giselle doubled down on it, honey, on Watch What Happens Live with Andy, and says she doesn't like Wendy. But Carlos is thinking just like Miss Robinson. I feel like it don't matter if you like somebody or not. You have to have some type of integrity with what you're doing, as far as, okay, I'm not willing to do this. This is too far. This is being too mean-spirited. This is being nasty. This is being evil. I remember that season that Candace and Monique got into it. I remember Giselle pulling Wendy to the side when Wendy got real nasty with Ashley, but rightfully so. Ashley's ass deserved it when they was at Monique's lake house. Y'all remember they got into it because Wendy was upset that she couldn't bring her new daughter to the trip, and Ashley brought her son, and they had words. But I remember Giselle, pulled Wendy to the side and was like, well, I didn't like that behavior that I seen that you displayed towards Ashley. I'm interested in getting to know you, Wendy, but now I'm not so sure after I saw you display such actions towards Ashley. And that's another thing that I don't like with Giselle. She acts like she's 12 years old. She always overly takes up for her friends. Like, girl, just because they your friends, that don't mean everybody go like them like that, okay? Like, girl, you was just picking with Ashley when y'all first started this damn show. And then it seemed all of a sudden, one season, honey, Giselle came through and just act like Ashley is her girl. Like, her and Robyn, they kill me. They be trying to overly take up for Ashley. I'm sick of that. They never do that with Candace. And that's another reason why, folks is calling colorism, okay? But anyways, honey, Carlosking talked about the state of the show, you guys, and he is basically saying it is not real anymore. And that's what I'm saying. He said that they are more interested in making a moment than letting the moment play out, like living in real time, living in real life. I think we all can attest to that, especially with Chris. I was going to call him Dillard. Chris Bassett. Y'all know the rumors that's going around amongst the crew that, Chris is always flirting with the girls, and, he tried to make a move allegedly on Giselle when they were alone together, and, he's just acting really weird, and he drinks a lot, and, he was talking about Candace. He may be unhappy with her. They're saying all these untrue things, and it's like the same sorry ass formula year after year. It's not creative. They are doing this, you guys, because they are deplorable and disgusting. They lack talent, period. Like, you could be light skinned all day, green eyes, pretty, long hair, light brown hair, whatever the hell. Okay, you could be all that all day, but if you ain't got no goddamn talent, don't nobody care. Okay? And there's no talent with Candace. Candace is still moving in real time. She's hustling, her and Wendy, taking care of her family, being a stepmother to Chris's kids. Wendy got her family. She got Eddie, her kids, her mother. These women, they have storylines. They have a huge backing. Everybody, like the OGs, they sorry. Robyn and Juan still ain't walking down the damn aisle. Giselle still ain't got no damn storyline. Still ain't dating in front of the camera. I know they have for dating behind the camera. That's another thing. You inauthentic. You always up in everybody else's marriage or relationship, but you don't want to share your own shit. You know, it's just, you getting a check for what? And I think that Andy needs to start disciplining some people, making them friends to the show, or just flat the hell out firing them, because they're not bringing nothing to the show. And by them, I'm talking about Gizelle and Robyn. They really need to go. Karen, you boring too, though. Like that whack ass talent show, or it wasn't even no damn talent show. I don't know, variety show. It was boring. It didn't seem like it was your show, Karen. It just seemed like you was just there. You had some drag queens up there talking with you. I don't even remember anything that stood out. Gizelle and Robyn, their show was whack and boring too. Like, y'all don't have no rhythm. No rhythm to y'all. Y'all are not really friends. It seemed like everybody is willing to stab each other in the back. It's not Housewives-y. Y'all stop being Housewives-y when Mia got on this damn show. I think Mia definitely needs to leave. There is a level of inauthenticity with her always creating storylines and weird moments and just saying shit for shock value. That whole situation with her and Jacqueline and G, she playing with our head, got us thinking they all sleeping together. I don't think we want to see a couple that does all of that. Right? We don't care about that. We don't care about what you do in your bedroom. It's like, what else do you have to you? And it looked like you ain't got much to you. That's why you feel like you need to multiply all this type of bullshit into these storylines. Like Mia does the same thing that Gizelle and Robyn does. It's like they add on to these storylines. Robyn is stagnant as hell. Still ain't walked down the aisle with Juan. It's just inauthentic. There's no, we're friends. You know, like on Housewives of Atlanta. You got Candy and Kenya. I know that they're friends. They care about each other. Now, at first, I had my doubts. Maybe that wasn't the best example, but y'all kind of get what I'm saying. Maybe we could do Married to Medicine. Heavenly and Jackie. I know they're friends. Jackie and Simone. I know they're friends. I can feel the friendship, right? I like with Potomac, it's just like a whole bunch of women that's together. You cool, smiling in their face, okay? And 1 week, and like with Ashley, she's so fake how she did Candace. That shit was out of here. Trying to be cool with her, all up in her house, just to stab her in the back. Trying to say that her man trying to cheat on her. Her man trying to cheat with your ugly ass friend. I wonder what the hell Carlos think about that. That old Sesame Street looking something. I thought, Deborah girl, okay, like, girl, you look like somebody uncle in the face. You do. You are not it, boo. Okay? All right? Damn. Ooh, child. You hate to talk about folks, but ooh, child, that child got a face on her. Got a face that only a mother could love, and even she turned her damn head. Okay? Shit, the doctor turned their head like this Zoolander looking bitch. Chris don't want her. Like, y'all so, like, the shit that y'all is coming up with is contrived. It's like, we can't even believe the lie. Normally, when people lie, you'd be like, oh, okay, you may not believe it, but shit, the shit sound good. So you kind of roll with it, right? We ain't even got that type of situation. And what disgusts me with the whole cast is they all built up the motherfucking season to say that, oh, this is the best season yet. I mean, we go from one thing to another, then we go over here, and it's like, no, you tricks, y'all done threw up all over the place. That's what this is. This is a whole bunch of throw up, just all every which way. It's like, the show doesn't have any morals, any values, any integrity anymore. Certain people need to leave. I know y'all need to take Gizelle's check from her. Now, I'm going to spill the tea, honey, before the show come back on. Some of y'all know it because y'all may have seen the clip on Bravo. But Gizelle is going to have to get a hysterectomy done. Like, she's about to go through surgery to have her uterus removed. She's like, honey, I don't know what sex is looking like. They show her talking on the phone to Robyn. You know, she seems really scared. This is what we want. We want your real life, Gizelle. You try to overly produce stuff, and like, we need the real you. So maybe that's good. You are going through this. I'm not wishing any bad on her, you guys, when I say this, but I'm just saying maybe we can get some more authenticity from you. But I don't know, Gizelle. You just come off as shallow, superficial. You're just pretty. That's not enough. Okay? That's not enough. Anybody can be that. You need some talent. You need some substance. You need to find the nucleus of whoever the hell you supposed to be out here in this world. And I don't want to hear this shit about, oh, I'm a great mom. A lot of you bitches be performing mom. Mom is another one of the things that you do. So, you know, don't only have morals and values and decorum and responsibility when you are being a mother. Have that throughout the show. Like, I wish Andy, I doubt he will do that, honey, because Andy is unaware, honey, okay? But Andy needs to break it to Gizelle that, honey, we gonna take your job if you don't get it together, okay? Ashley, you already created a whole scheme when you married Michael and had these babies by this old man. Like, ugh. You already did that, okay? I thought the scam was over, but you scamming us some more this season. Talking about you and Michael getting a divorce. I don't think you going nowhere, girl. You never had a marriage. So, and when I see Ashley, it's like I'm watching like a really bad soap opera where I just don't believe any of the characters. Okay, Carlos King and I guess some women that work with him, they watch Potomac too, and they just noticed that the women as a whole are unlikable. They are. You know, they're nobody is anybody's friend. Giselle and Robyn are friends. Who the hell is Karen really friends with? Karen, you are very unaware too. I never had that opinion about Karen. I always kind of like Karen, you guys, but these past couple of seasons, I feel like Karen thinks she the shit just simply off the strength that she's been there since day one. Yeah, Karen, you got a little bit of swag to you. You know, you look good for your age. I give it to you, right? Karen seems family oriented. She's a Taurus, I believe. She tries to be the neutral one in the group. Sometimes Karen speaks up. You know, I give Karen her props here or there. I'm not somebody that just flat out hates her, right? But even she didn't really speak up for Wendy when they was bullying her and allowed Mia to just throw that damn drink. And baby, Mia was the aggressor. Now, you know damn well if that was Candace or Wendy, they would have stopped talking to them girls that whole trip. They probably wouldn't even film with them coming back. Everything that Candace or Wendy would have did, it would have been times 10. They didn't hold Mia accountable at all. And Mia was nasty as hell that night with her mouth and with trying to hit Wendy. She ain't just throw the drink. See, that's what everybody want to keep talking about. She actually tried to pull a Evelyn Lozada and hit Wendy, honey, with her purse. Okay, what type of bullshiggity is that? Like you guys, I know I was supposed to film my episode. I still plan on filming, I still plan on filming my episode, because that episode, honey, look like it actually might be real. The showdown between Sharice and Karen, honey. That's going down. Miss Robinson, honey, got to be all up and through there. So I was like when you get to a point with a show where you don't even want to review it, that's how you know shit done got bad. Shit is not real no more. The shit feels fake. It feels like a fake soap opera. The girls are overly producing the show, and you can tell they don't know what they're doing. And I love that Carlos King called that out. He was like, it's just coming off inauthentic. The show is just not. They last good season, honestly, was when that season after Monique left. I think that was a cool season 6. It was actually pretty decent. But there's something about Mia that is declassing the show. Mia is unaware. She's less than smart. She tries to act like she knows a lot just because she has all these businesses, but bitch, you're unaware, so it really doesn't matter. You're flaky, superficial. You fit right in with Gizelle, Robyn, and I'm sorry, we gotta add Karen to that bunch too. Karen isn't as bad as the other ones, but she got something up with her that just is boring. And Karen, I don't know, Karen seems delusional. I'm like, Karen, girl, ain't nobody paying to come see you. You're bored. The show was boring. Didn't Mia call her out? And Mia, sit your ass down. How the hell you gonna get mad at Karen? Because you going around this group telling all your damn business. If you would keep your damn mouth shut, Karen wouldn't be able to tell your damn business. Okay, make it make sense. But you guys, they need to change this show or I see it getting canceled. I'm serious. Because a lot of people is just done with the show. They bored with it. And Giselle, Carlos was saying is the face of the show, whether we like it or not. I get it, and Giselle is a beautiful woman, but that's not enough. Where is this lady's class? Where is her decorum? Where is her responsibility to the show to say, we ain't putting that out here, or I'm not willing to do that, or I'm not going to say that Chris Bassett tried to make a move on me. Will the real Giselle Bryant please stand up? Because your ass is sitting down. Giselle is delusional. Carlos also, you guys, picked up on the fact that Giselle had no responsibility to the show. She felt nothing. She just ordered dessert after Wendy was bullied and attacked. And I'm so happy that Carlos picked up on that, because Carlos, he likes Giselle. You can't make people, not like who you don't like, right? So, but it's just like, Carlos, why do you even like Giselle? She's not really a good person. And I really believe, you guys, I think he still likes her, but his opinion of her has changed. Please check out the interview on his podcast. I'm just going to be talking about it on my show. I'm not going to be playing no clips because, honey, I ain't got time, honey, for Miss YouTube, honey. Okay, I ain't got time for her and her drama, honey, and all these new rules we got on YouTube, honey. So, honey, Miss Robinson may play y'all some audio here and there. It can't be every video, child. Okay? All right. Oh, and DJ Richie Sky, he feel the same way that Carlos do. So I'm so happy that these people are getting it and seeing what I've been feeling for, quite some time, you guys. I am so happy. I wasn't even going to shoot this show, but the interview was so good that Carlos did with DJ Richie Sky about how they are so scared about the trajectory of this show because they feel like it's going down the wrong road, the wrong damn road. Yeah, it's going to cancel Island. And I think a lot of the women are like, oh, they'll never cancel us. We're OGs. But, Candace can't carry the show. She can't. She needs somebody to play up off. Wendy can't cancel it. You like Candace and you like Wendy, but they do questionable things on the show too. It's just like Candace and Jacqueline is close now. Why? Girl, I don't know. They couldn't stand each other, when Mia and Jacqueline was cool, but honey, I'm waiting though. I'm sitting on ready, waiting on me and Jacqueline, honey, to get into it. Cause I just want to see what's said. I think all the truth go come out then instead of all these damn lies. Okay, a lie don't care who tell it, but honey, this show needs to change. It does. Okay, we need a change and we need a prayer. Okay, because these girls are going out sad, and Shasha ain't finna help them. I don't know what the hell Sharice's role is this season. She's just standing around. She was more interesting season 3, honey, when she was going back and forth with Candace, honey. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with Sharice. I kind of thought Sharice was, gonna be good. Maybe her and Karen getting into it, that'd be entertaining. But other than that, what part has Sharice really played? Bring back a scholar. Bring back when y'all had natural conflicts and then shit had to be worked out. Quit all the backstabbing shit. Like, seriously. Ashley needs to go. I'm sick of hearing about her and Michael. I'm sick of her always turning on Candace. It's like she's such a damn hater of Candace. Goddamn bitch, can you get along with the bitch for 2 whole weeks? You always just waiting to just stab Candace, honey, right in her back. And I'm sick of that. I want to see real friends, real people that want to see each other win. And I'm sick of the one-sidedness. And Candace and Wendy, they need to apologize. And Gizelle and Robyn, they get off scot-free. I'm sick of it. Ooh. Carlos also mentioned several times, you guys, throughout his interview with DJ Richie Sky, he mentioned that this is Gizelle's show. She has to get, the show back on track. But I think that's the problem, because your star doesn't have a storyline. See, Nene was the face of Real Housewives of Atlanta, but Nene also offered you storyline. It was, funny when she would get into it with Kenya, when she would get into it with Phaedra, when she would get into it with Portia, Candy. Like, she gets into it with everybody. Nene can read, the girls down. She can read them all the way down, honey, to the first floor. Nene has catchphrases. Nene is hood. Nene is, a rich bitch. She could be fancy, materialistic. She could be sedity. But, Nene had so many layers on top of being a very beautiful, sexy woman. With Giselle, it's just, damn, you look good. For your age, you look nice. But I don't go to bed at night wondering, damn, Giselle is interesting. I wonder this about Giselle. I wonder that. I kind of do that with Candace because I feel like Candace gives you layers. We got her husband, Chris Bassett. They are an interracial couple. We got her narcissistic mother, Dorothy. We got Candace and how she can cry or cuss you the hell out at the drop of a hat. Like, that's pretty interesting for TV. and she sings, and then she acts, and then, like, I had no idea Candace was gonna be doing all of this, you guys. So I'm so proud of her, okay? I'm so proud, okay? I am proud of Candace. She is really doing it. But it's like, what is Giselle doing, like your lead? Maybe she shouldn't be the lead. I would rather and settle for Karen being the lead more than Giselle, because at least with Karen, she represents the show. She's fabulous, great fashion, great wigs. What does she have? La Dame. Her fragrance is doing wonderful. She got the husband, the kids. You know, Karen has it all. So I can deal more with Karen being the face of Potomac. You know, a lot of people don't just think of Giselle when they think of Potomac. They think of Karen as well. Giselle is fake storylines, like Contrived, and even Carlos, he just said, you guys, this whole thing with Chris Bassett, it's not even believable. It's not enough information to back up your claim, sweetie. Like, nobody believes it. I was just watching Watch What Happens Live with Kenya to get her comments on the situation. She's really good friends with Giselle, but she said all of these Chris Bassett accusations are stupid and unbelievable, and you know, and I was like, come on, Kenya. I love it when a girl just calls some shit out, right? And it's just like, that shit is fake. Come on. You know, and I feel like that's a lot, you know, coming from Kenya, and she's your friend, Giselle. Like, she doesn't even believe your bullshiggity. So, yeah, y'all are just whack. You and Robyn, y'all gotta do stuff like this. Like, ugh. A lot of people have brought up the fact that Robyn would be more likable without Giselle. I think so. Robyn has some times, you guys, where she could be quite likable. I actually like seeing her and Wendy together, like when they're actually getting along. But I don't know. I don't like how Robyn treats Wendy when Giselle is around, and, you know, she feels like she has to be against her, and Giselle and Robyn are always trying to tag team people. You know, I'm just sick of that. You know, I get that they're friends. I don't mind that they're friends. It's just that their friendship, in my opinion, it tends to overshadow the group in a bad way. Because it's kind of like, okay, you guys are friends, but it don't seem like y'all are really friends or connected with these other women. And even their allegiance to Ashley, it doesn't make any sense, right? Child, DJ Richie Sky get to saying that Robyn got him blocked, honey. I'm like, ooh. And Carlos is so funny because he was like, you're like the nicest person ever. Somebody has you blocked. Honey, yes. Okay, you can be as nice as you want to be, and somebody will block you. But he gets to talking about how Robyn is not relatable no more, and Robyn has changed more than anybody on the show. They talking about Wendy didn't change. He feel like Robyn had changed. And he feels like Robyn used to be way more relatable. I agree. He said that he wanted to see the story more of how they both got out of debt. And I want to hear that too. I feel like the finances with Robyn, that always made her relatable. You know, a lot of people can relate to, you know, losing money, making really horrible decisions with money, and, you know, just really falling on hard times. I think we like people like that because we all have been there and, you know, can relate to that. So, yeah, that's interesting. It just seems like, yeah, she is in Giselle's shadow. And the real Robyn comes out every now and again, but hell, honey, the show may be canceled, okay, by the time the real Robyn comes around again, okay? I'm just saying. I think that Robyn actually likes Candace. I think Robyn likes Wendy too. I think it's one of them things though where it's like Giselle really don't like Wendy. See, Giselle is still hurt that Wendy got her ass together, but rightfully so. Your ass deserved to be read, okay, for coming for her and her marriage. Okay, shame on you, Giselle, Jizzy. Okay. They get to talking about Karen and her allegedly, having an affair on Ray. And Carlos said one thing he knows about older couples is sometimes when the man, honey, can't get that thing up and he marries a younger woman, he allows his younger woman to have a man on the side. I've kind of heard about that too. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I do think that Karen has had sex outside of Ray in that marriage. I do. Just because of how I caught her being all up on Blue Eyes, honey, because Miss Robinson ain't forgot. I believe it was season 3. Going back and check, they was in some car together and she had her leg all up on him. And then when the camera came on and they opened the car door, all of a sudden she moved her damn leg. I seen you, Karen. I seen it. I believe it. I do believe Karen has been out here in these streets. Shasha was on Carlos King's podcast, and he had mentioned that Karen, Sharice, she mentioned that Karen is known for being a drunk, honey, and she ain't got no friends. And, Sharice is so dirty. She was like, yeah, Carlos, after I get done talking to you, honey, I'm going to be meeting a few girlfriends for, dinner and cocktails. Will Karen ever do something like that? No, because she don't hang with nobody. And, maybe Karen is a loner. What do you guys think? You think it's okay to be a loner? It's okay. I mean, Karen has her family, so I doubt she don't have any women friends. Now, if she couldn't keep any women friends, I guess that would be a red flag. But, sometimes people is more closer, to their family. That's what I kind of get with Karen when I saw her and her sister together. So that's probably her best friend, So I don't know what to think about that. Y'all put your comments, honey, in the comment section, okay? DJ Richie Sky, honey, said that he heard, a lot more rumors about Robyn and Juan cheating on Robyn than, he has heard about Ray and Karen, so, child, I don't know. Everybody keeps saying that Juan is cheating on Robyn. I don't know why he would cheat on Robyn. I mean, I think Robyn is a good pick. She's beautiful. She's on this show. It's Robyn. Robyn should be pretty easy to be with, honey. Okay, it don't seem like the expectations are all that high with her. So I mean, shit. Why wouldn't anybody want to be with Robyn? I don't get why Juan would just cheat on her. But I will say this about Robyn and that damn Giselle. You guys, they are miserable. And when you're miserable like that, misery loves company. Okay, that's why they always making fun of somebody's relationship on the show, especially Giselle. All of that comes from a bitter place. Okay. One thing that Carlos reiterated all throughout his show with DJ Richie Sky is he said you have to be in the moment and not just trying to make a moment. And that's true, because when you are trying to make a moment, which is what Potomac is doing, they're trying to make it a good season instead of just allowing it to be a great season. They keep trying to produce the show and they all are failing bad. It is horrible. Okay, the jig is up. Okay. Andy need to start handing out pink slips. I mean, it's just horrible now, you guys. And what's even more horrible is the audience is not laughing with you. We're laughing at you. We're laughing at Mia and the fact that she's always trying to sexualize her marriage and talk about all these threesomes and foursomes and then it's really bad when you have a castmate like her where you don't even know if they're telling the truth. Like everything sounds like a lie. It just, everything is at random. It's like, it just is inauthentic. It's disingenuous. It's just, it's whack, you guys. So I think they need to get rid of Mia. They kept Mia because they felt like she was good for reality TV. I get it, but she's gonna ruin the show with her life, like, because we can't, differentiate between what's real and what's fake, and like we don't know what storyline do you have, Child, it's too much. Honey, they get to talking about Love and Marriage DC and how it's a great new season coming up, especially that's what Carlos had to say, honey. DJ Richie Sky, honey, was excited. Miss Robinson is excited. I like DC. I don't want it to be like Huntsville. Huntsville feels hopeless. Like, I love Huntsville. It's drama. It's entertaining. It's interesting. The show, it don't even have to be on and it still feel like it's on, honey. Because once it go off, honey, Miss Robinson and the rest of the YouTubers, we gonna still be talking about Huntsville, honey. But at the same time, though, I don't know, you guys, like the Huntsville men, they are a bit depressing for me, because it's like, oh, I hope all the men out in the world don't act like these men. I hope it ain't a whole bunch of Martells. I hope it ain't a whole bunch of big toenail heads and lemon heads and all this lying, and like, child, the men on there, they drive me crazy. But nevertheless, Huntsville is a good show. DC, I'm excited about that. I feel, okay, and Carlos did not allude to it, but I feel like he's a bit disappointed in Monique Samuels. Like, what do y'all think would happen with her and Chris? She talking about the math wasn't mathing on her contract. I call bullshiggity. I don't think you want nobody else looking at that damn marriage, because that marriage is on its last leg, honey, okay? And you ain't heard it from Miss Robinson, but that's what it seems like with Monique and Chris. I hope this new couple really takes over and, we get adjusted to some new people. What is this I'm hearing that they came from Ready to Love? I'm like, ooh, child. Not that show, not that fake show where they together 1 minute and then they already then broke up and moved on so quick and in a hurry, honey. That's why I stopped watching that show. But I do need to tune in to this season, honey, because this new season, it look good, honey. Okay? Oh, really quickly, you guys, did y'all check out Carlos King's, his new YouTube channel? Make sure y'all subscribe to it, because I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff that he talks about on his channel, especially with the guests he has on there. Recently, he had Toya Bush Harris. Y'all know Eugene Harris' wife from Married to Medicine. She was on there. And Toya hates Quad. We just gonna leave it right there. She tried to make it look like Quad is ugly. She don't look all that good without makeup. I didn't like that type of talk. I think that Quad is a very beautiful, sexy woman. She got a nice body. That damn Quad is in shape. And the bitch be cooking. Like, that shit is impressive, okay? That's impressive to me. And I just love Quad. I feel like she's well-spoken. Don't get me wrong. Quad could be a bit theatrical, long-winded. Like, sometimes she comes off as delusional sometimes, because it's like, Quad, get back into the real life of it all, okay? I think that was some of her issue with Dr. G. He didn't like that, remember she was dressing the damn puppies and dogs up. She was like, and Dr. G was like, girl, like, it's people over pets. You up here dressing up these damn animals, and it's okay to dress up your animal. You love your damn animal. I'm not hating on that, but I understood where Dr. G was coming from with Quad. Like, I don't know. Quad can be out there. Y'all know what I'm saying, but she's still likable. But that damn Toya, you guys got to watch the interview. She was going in. I was like, damn. I think Toya is upset, honey, that Quad told the people that she begged, borrowed, and stole, honey, to get that house. Toya, only a hit dog would holler, okay, because I believe quiet. Look at your damn track record, okay? It's not a good track record. You and Big Genie, honey, moving every year. That don't look good. I love that Carlos gave Toya her flowers. He said that she is one of the underrated stars of Married to Medicine. I agree, because Toya, added a lot to that show. And I think that Toya is very beautiful. He said that Toya is one of the most beautiful women of Bravo. I agree. I think Toya is very beautiful. She is. But Toya, in my opinion, you guys, and I know some of y'all gonna really disagree, but I think it's something about Quad where she's jealous of her. Like, she's jealous of Quad's independence and her strength and the fact that Quad moved on from Dr. G. And I don't see Toya doing what Quad did. Like, I don't see her being all that strong. And don't get me wrong, she has a good man in Eugene, but some women are like that. They intimidated by your independence, and, they feel threatened by it. Y'all gotta remember that girl was trying to get Quad off this show as soon as, like, the ink didn't even dry up all the way from Dr. G and Quad's divorce, and Toya was at that reunion. Yeah, I don't want Quad on no trips with me and my man, and I don't want my man around no single women. She don't want Eugene's ass, okay? Don't nobody want Eugene, bitch, but you. And yeah, Eugene is a good man, but he ain't somebody where somebody's sitting up there like, oh, I just gotta have Eugene. He's so sexy. Oh, girl, Toya, you be acting like that sometimes. You need to quit, okay? Toya went on and on about Mariah. She need to come back to the show. No, she don't, because don't nobody like her, and it's unpleasant to watch. It does not read good. I don't give a damn. I know. Some of y'all rolling your eyes, sucking your damn teeth, but the truth is the truth, and the truth needs no proof, okay? How you doing? Didn't nobody like her, okay? And they got sick of that diva attitude. And don't get me wrong, Mariah is great TV, very funny, very entertaining. She's the creator of the show, executive producer. I'm proud of the idea and the concept that she was able to come up with. I feel like it was genius, and it's a great show. I would never take that from Mariah, but I think Mariah is the type of person that needs to have like her own show. She can't come around these women. It's just not going to be good. It's bad energy when she comes around. It seemed like, in my opinion, the show would be doing good, and they all getting along, and it's a natural rhythm to it. And then it just seemed like once she came back, your stomach started hurting, your head started hurting. You like, God damn, I was just feeling fine. Now I'm sick. It's one of them type of things. It was just some bad energy when she got with the girls. I don't know why. It was so much tension. I guess, the fallout with her and Quad, and I don't give a damn what none of y'all say. Mariah wanted Quad to be forever on her knees, thanking her for introducing her to this group of women. She was one of those people. I don't like people like that. She tried to say Quad tried to use her. I don't think that. I think that when we meet people, they may start out in a more humble way. They may not have the money, access, and connections. And, once they grow and they work their magic, because I'm going to say this about Quad. Quad is a hustler. Quad can cook. Quad has had a few businesses on here, whether they've been successful or not. The bitch has always had a hand in something. She had her gig at Sister Circle. Quad has always made things happen for herself. You can't take that from her. And I feel like Mariah and some of her supporters, y'all try to take that. Y'all try to make it look like, yeah, but Quad is only popping because of Dr. G. Quad is only popping because Mariah gave her ass a chance, and she should be forever. She don't owe her shit. Bye, Lakeisha. Bye, bitch. Bye. Okay? Ain't nobody go kiss your ass for the rest of your damn life because you gave your good friend a spot on reality TV. We not doing it. Move on. Move around, bitch. Move on. Okay? I do not like that part of Mariah, and this is what really and don't get me wrong, like I said, I do enjoy Mariah when I watch some old episodes of Married to Medicine. Like, Mariah is really funny. She has very great comedic timing. But I didn't like how she would treat the girls. She was on a power trip them first couple of seasons. I don't give a damn, because I already could feel it in my spirit. Some of y'all, nah, they were just so jealous of Mariah. What the fuck is they jealous of? Her fucking contacts she got in her eyes? They fucking jealous of crazy ass Aiden, his slew-footed ass, her crazy mammy, okay, Mama Lucy, okay, her ghetto mammy, first floor ass mammy, okay, they ain't jealous of her. She ain't got nothing that they want. She don't. Towards the end, Mariah came off unlikable. And that whole thing of her being the executive producer, that shit went to her head. I don't care what nobody said. Everybody can't have a title and be humble with it and really, like, it goes to some people's heads. And I get it. Mariah did a good thing, with helping to create this show. But the show can go on without your ass. They over there still trying to make it happen without Nene, honey. And to me, they not doing a good job. But, Housewives and Married to Medicine is different. Because Married to Medicine, to me, is the better show. It's the better show. The show is layered. The show has real friendships. It don't really have that. It kind of got maybe a friendship or two, and mostly the girls are just co-workers and they got alliances. It just don't feel as real and as genuine and authentic and as it just don't have that feeling that Married to Medicine has. Like, Married to Medicine just delivers. It does. Even if you think the season gonna be bad, out the blue, the shit started getting good, honey. I love Married to Medicine. But Toya said that Mariah got mad at her that season that Andy paid homage to the fact of her 2-story closet, like they decorated the set, and she said, well, Mariah was mad at me because she's the executive producer and they never paid homage to her. And that girl, Mariah, that type of stuff is unlikable. It's unlikable. Who cares? The show is not just about you. We got Dr. Jackie, okay, who's very freaking interesting in terms of like the type of doctor she is, and Jackie is successful, like with all her businesses and stuff. You got Heavenly, comedic genius. Her relationship with her husband is just so funny. The relationship she got with her daughter is funny. Like, she's interesting. You got Simone, Shark Tooth Simone, that screams at the drop of a hat. Okay, it's the lady of Aries. I guess they said Simone is a Pisces, but she come off like a damn Aries. But, Simone and Cecil, they're interesting and they're very simple in their living. And I really respect and admire that. Like, they live in they little house, and it's very small, compared to the other houses, but still nice and simple and common. And I just freaking love stuff like that from people like that. I like it, because they could be as opulent and as sedity as they want to be, but no, it's common and simple. You got them. You got Toya and Eugene, and, she's a stay-at-home mom that drinks all this damn wine, and you got Eugene always working all the time, trying to give Toya everything. They got a pretty good cast, so they don't have and that's why Mariah is not on the show, just like for her getting mad at Toya, because Bravo paid homage to her. Like, over you, like, girl, everything ain't gonna be about you. And I told y'all that queen bee energy, that I have a title and y'all need to bow down and acknowledge me, that same energy that she has in her situation with Quad 2, where everybody need to bow down and thank you for, getting them this spot on this show. And, like that unlikable part of you, you need to change that. As soon as I heard Toya start speaking like that, it was horrible. But yeah, Toya trashed Quad. Y'all go back and listen to it. She praised Mariah, and Mariah should come back, and like all these lies. Cause it's like, Toya, you weren't really feeling Mariah like that. Even Eugene got into it with Mariah and Aiden. You know, like he wasn't feeling their attitude. I don't like when people do that. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm going to say they need to come back to the show just because they're not on the show anymore. Y'all don't need Mariah, because if y'all do, it'll just be about Mariah and Quad. We're all over that. Ugh. We're over it. A lot of y'all don't want Quad to be on the show. Well, she's not married. She ain't gotta be freaking married. Shit, she did her time. I could see if she just came on here and was single. Okay, and then again, Miss Robinson wouldn't care. Shit, okay, shit. You ain't defined by no goddamn man. It's can you handle the job? Okay, shit. You can always date and get dick from anywhere. Anytime, Dick and Harry. Okay, shit. I said it. Okay. So, like, child, Quad has enough pizzazz and personality. We don't care about her damn dating life. At least I don't. Shit, I just want to see her interact with the girls. Okay, I think Quad is interesting. And I love how well-spoken she is. She can cook. And she has a cookbook, her own seasoning. Quad is making stuff happen. She knows how to decorate. She knows how to dress. I think she's interesting. I really do. You know? I think a lot of the ladies on the show, I think Toya is interesting and simple in her own right, too. You know, like, everybody has their own lane on that show. So, to me, they don't need Mariah, you know? So, I didn't like Toya constantly going up for her. And, yeah, you know, it was just so much better when Mariah was on the show. Girl, shut up. You just wanted Quad out of here. I don't know why you turned on Quad like that. Like, soon as her and Dr. G broke up, you don't need to be on the show no more, and you ain't got no man no more, and why? And then all that talk at that reunion that Toya did, you guys trying to define Quad by if she got a man. I didn't like that. It was coming off very male identified, very much so like you don't know who the hell you are without Big Genie. And as a matter of fact, she even told Carlos that on the interview that she went through some identity issues. Yeah, because some of you all get married and then that's it. You don't have your own life. You don't have your own wants and needs and hopes and wishes and dreams and aspirations. Everything is, well, me and my husband. When Toya talk, it's me and my husband, me and the kid. Like, girl, who are you? Okay? Like, some of you bitches get lost in that. Y'all be swimming in it. You're drowning, bitch. Okay? Get up. Shit. But yeah, you know, I didn't like how she was dogging Quad. Carlos had Quad on the show. And it was interesting because he mentioned that Quad is the face of the show, Heavenly and Toya. He feels like the three of them is helping to keep the show going. I agree. Who do you all think? Who do you all think? Put it in the comments. But yeah, Toya didn't really think that Heavenly was the face of the show or Quad. I'm like, how the hell? Who the hell is? Okay, do y'all think it's Jackie? Jackie boring. And Jackie only eats salad. She boring shit. Move out of the way, Jackie. Okay, I'll take Simone over Jackie. But as far as being entertaining, I do like I will say this. The type A of my personality really loves Dr. Jackie because she's serious and she's like the mother. Like, you want to impress Jackie. You want Jackie to think highly of you. Even if you don't like her, you still kind of want, you know, it's something about Jackie. It's something about Jackie where, you know, she just does everything right and she, you know, tries to be a nice person. But Jackie's shady, though, because I done caught her ass a few times, honey. I didn't think I would see it, but I've seen it. Jackie is real shady, honey. She got a mouthful on her. You got to watch out for her. But, you know, Jackie is just really rigid and strict, but she's different from the other women. So it's interesting to see her around Heavenly, you know, Simone and the rest of the girls. You know, all of the ladies bring something, right? But yeah, Heavenly is keeping that show going. Quad, definitely Toya. Like, I didn't like that Toya wasn't willing to give Heavenly and Quad, especially Quad, props. And it's like, why the hell do you and Quad hate each other? Quad mentioned that Toya tried to go behind her back several times, get her kicked off the show. I believe it, because I heard what I heard Toya say at one of their reunions about she didn't want Quad around the husbands no more. And I thought that was absolutely ridiculous. Dr. Jackie didn't like that shit. Simone even didn't like it and didn't think it was cool. You know, they was rolling their eyes and sucking their teeth because she was just being ridiculous. You know, trying to cancel Quad. What's wrong with you? Carlos loved Quad, though, you guys. I will say that. Y'all got to go back and watch it. He was giggling and gagging, and you could tell him and Quad hang out, honey. Okay, they really hang out. They're really close. Oh, what's something else that I learned? Portia, y'all remember season 8 of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Carlos kept tackling Portia down to the damn ground and stuff. I was wondering about that. He kept picking her up season 6, y'all know, after she dragged the hell out of Kenya. So Carlos said he did all of that because he really loved Portia and he wanted her to stay on the show. But Portia, you know, is a rabid dog, honey, all that fighting and stuff, you know. And I took up for her, you know, the whole Kenya situation. I stand by that, you know, because I felt like at that time she was sick of Kenya doing that damn bullhorn. So I was cool with her dragging Kenya. I got to Kiki off. I did. Shit. Okay, don't judge me, but I did. I was okay with that. I was kind of okay with the Cynthia thing because I felt like Cynthia was overreacting with their conflict. And it was Cynthia that kicked Portia because I think this Cynthia got scared. Like, shit, I see how this Portia is, honey. I've been watching her. Y'all know that's when Portia was starting to let all that crazy out, honey. Okay, yes. This was before she jumped Jamie, honey, in that alley. So, Portia's the Mortal Kombat girl, honey. Okay. That Decatur come out, honey. Okay. But yeah, I always wondered that about Carlos, so I'm glad that he spoke out about that. I am so happy I found his YouTube channel, and he's going to be bringing, you know, his podcasts and stuff to YouTube, because, honey, Miss Robinson can't make it to Miss Spotify all the time, honey. I need something that's right at home, but, yeah, I'm going to be talking about more stories, you guys, but I'm so happy Carlos is picking up on the fact that Potomac is trash and they are on their last leg and they are not doing it the way that they really think they doing it. Talking about this, they best season ever. This y'all worst season, worst produced season ever. It's horrible. All right, you guys, that is all, honey, Miss Robinson got to say about all of that. Get down in the comments, honey. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out in the next video.